journal ad or actually showing up here. So we thank you. Today, I just want to run through, as I mentioned, your council. Please give a wave or stand up. Today in attendance, we have our supporters from the Monsignor Sherman Council, General Sherman, Father Shine, with Grand Knights Bill Krul and Adrian Joyce, my own Holy Family / Bishop Catanello Council. If any of you haven't heard, our council this year was renamed formally the Holy Family Bishop Ignatius Catanello Council in honor of our founding bishop. And our Grand Knight is Peter Petrino, friend and brother knight. Peter Petrino and everybody from the Holy Family Knights, longtime supporters. St. Anne's Council and their Grand Knight, Lenny Ortura. The American Martyrs, Father Murray Council. They actually, along with the Columbiettes, helped out a lot this year. Olympia Council and their Grand Knight, John Farrell. St. Robert Bellarmine and their Grand Knight, Joe Arriga. Resurrection Ascension Council, I'm sorry, I have to apologize, I'm not sure who the Grand Knight is of that, but if anybody's here from Resurrection Ascension. St. Ambrose Council and Al Rocco, their Grand Knight. Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary and Grand Knight Kevin Brand. Lake Champlain, St. Joan of Arc Council, and Robert May, Grand Knight. And St. Paul the Apostle Council also has supported us this year and today as well. So thank you all very, very much. In addition to that, for a number of years now, St. Joan of Arc Champlain Council has been an extra special supporter of Bridge to Life. And again this year, we call out Paul Cuskley to make a presentation. Each year, one of the ways that anybody could support is by helping us with our monthly expenses. And for several years now, and I'm told again, Paul is here to present a check in the amount of $4,000 to help with a significant portion of our monthly expenses. Please know we run this organization on a shoestring. So $4,000 makes a huge difference to us. Thank you very, very much to all my brother knights. I hope you enjoy the day. And Paul, thank you. Oh, I would be remiss if I didn't mention our John Commodore Barry Assembly, the fourth degree assembly, has been very supportive as well. And I think we have a bunch of them. Right, guys? There you go. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Give me the mic for a second, I can do it.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Bridge to Life for what they do. On behalf of the Knights of Columbus, we're happy to make this contribution, which covers for the bridge their monthly basic real estate operating expenses, rental and whatever else, but they've also got salaries. They need our support. And I'm proud that the Knights does all possible to support Bridge to Life.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm going to turn the mic back over.
Thank you. I also wanted to bring special attention to some of our short-term, long-term goals. One of them was to be visible where Planned Parenthood is. They boast 10,000 abortions a year. We can now boast that our city has one in every borough. All right? We have a new one in Queens, right in Long Island City. Our long-term goal is to get a storefront, especially on a Saturday morning where most of the abortions are done. All right, so if any of you realtors know of any right across from around Court Station, or subway station. Another thing is, we wanted a center in Jamaica. Last year I went to a symposium where it brings life centers together, and I met a young woman who had the same aspirations to open up a center in Jamaica. So we partnered with them, not officially partnering with them, but they're going to be a medical center. All right, as soon as they get all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, they're going to open. We're getting trained and myself included, at the end of the month, to perform sonograms on our young girls. This has been a vision for many, many years. We, right now, only can send our girls to Manhattan or to the Bronx. And when you have a desperate young girl, they don't want to go there. So now we can say we have one in Queens in a matter of a couple of weeks. But that was only due to the efforts and the prayers of the Olympia Council Knights of Columbus, spearheaded by Michael Hillary. Please, Michael, come on up for a couple minutes. It's not easy to get this initiative pushed forward. He wrote letters, he made phone calls, emails. Okay, and but we had to get signed off on by Bishop DiMarzio. He visited the center, New Beginnings in Jamaica, and with Father Galfond, who is the liaison between the Knights of Columbus and the Bishop DiMarzio. They loved what they saw, and they made it happen. Not only did they get a sonogram machine, which is $62,000, okay, with the help of from Supreme. They come up with half, Supreme comes up with the other half. They also, Father Galfond said, well, they need an examining table, so get that too. So that was our dream. So our next dream is to get a space in Long Island City. And also, another dream that we've had, a long-term, short-term goal, is to get billboards on the buses and the subway stations. And now we can say, we do have our, where is it? Right over here is a picture of our new billboard that is going to debut, hopefully in April. We're waiting for the MTA, which is tough to get to sign off on it. It's ready to go, right outside of Planned Parenthood as you go down the subway. But this, thank you, Mike. Thank you. But this has been, it's $21,000 a year for one billboard. My dream tonight is that someone's going to come up to me with another check for $21,000 so I can do another one. Okay? Hey, you have to reach for the sun to get a few stars. All right? That's our goal. Because if our message is not out there, the girls are not coming in. And later on, you're going to hear in a little while from Florence Maloney, who's going to tell us a little bit about the culture that we're living in and how we are combating that. Yeah, I go to a number of, seminars all throughout the year representing Bridge to Life. Yesterday, I was with a number of our joint parish members at the Sisters of Life up in Stamford, and we had a wonderful woman, Abby Johnson, not internationally known, okay? She taught us how to combat the abortion industry. So I'm coming back to our board with many, many good ideas on how we can get the women in, all right? But you can help us today. We have our brand new 8x8 walking the red carpet. Please get your picture taken, and hashtag Bridge to Life Gala 2016. All right, I want to see this on all your Facebooks. I am friends with a lot of you on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. All right, so young fellas in the back, please tweet about what you're doing today. All right, so with that, we're going to bestow our honor on our Joint Parish Respect Life Committee. And I'm going to introduce, but she really doesn't need any introducing. She's well known in the diocese for the work that she does and her committee does for the advancement of the pro-life movement. All right, we attend political meetings, but I can't wear my hat as the board president of Bridge, but as a citizen, I make sure that my party at least keeps the pillars of their platform, that we respect life from conception, okay? And it deserves to be protected with legislation. And that's going to be most likely my life's mission. So with this, I want to ask all of the members of the Joint Parish Respect Life Committee to stand and be recognized. And will our escort Dr. Florence Maloney to the podium? And the rest of my board, could you just come up so we can give the award and then you can sit down? My board of directors, please come up. Florence, if you come over here, we have this token of our appreciation. And then she's promised 4 minutes. Anyone that knows Florence. 4.5 minutes. Just the board. Just the board. I just wanted, because you don't want to stand while the whole thing is. We'll be getting pictures later. Okay? Thank you. We're just going to get a picture of our board with Florence, and then we're going to sit down. Can somebody from my table please bring up our bouquet of flowers for Florence? It's in the back room.
Look at me. Smile. It's dark. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, please, your attention. Thank you.
Well, let me begin by saying a sincere, very sincere thank you to Bridge to Life for honoring past and present members of the Joint Parish Respect Life Committee. Members do not do what they do to seek personal recognition, but they deeply appreciate the honor when it's given. And this certainly is one of those times. As examples, Kathy Donahoe, President of